I definitely have a process that I follow. I guess I would compare it to Grandma's chocolate chip cookies. I can go down to the market and I can buy Keebler pre-made cookies, and they're hard and they're sugary, and that's better than no cookie. They're nowhere near as good as Grandma's chocolate chip cookies. And how's Grandma make hers? From scratch. And the difference is it doesn't necessarily take me any longer to do it from scratch than it does for me to go to one of these specialty tools and do that. So I do have one specialty tool that I use for doing content creation, but even it is just an interface to ChatGPT, to Claude, and to the other engines. It uses all of those. It's just a different interface that allows me to combine or chain together multiple prompts at one time. So for example, if I want to write a blog post, it has 37, I think, prompts that are part of writing a blog post. And I just say, go with a topic, and it will complete in succession all 37 of those steps for me. Whoa. And then I end up with a document at the end of it. And that's so much better than if I go to ChatGPT or Claude or anything and go, write me a blog post about, how wonderful it is to be on the Art and Michael show and the value that's going to bring. It'll write a decent blog post. It might be 500 to 700 words, but that's about it. Yeah. Using some other tools in 37 prompts. Now I can have that blog post written, and it takes about 4 to 5 minutes, not 30 seconds, but it all happens. And now I've got maybe a 3,000 to 4,000 word blog post that's far better nuanced, far better research, that has key takeaways, has FAQs, because essentially I've automated part of that process. And I think that's really where we're headed with so much AI is AI is great at doing individual tasks, but sometimes we need to chain them together to do multiple things.
That's great. What's that tool you use there?
The tool I use there is called Zim Writer. It's ZIMM Writer.
I got to take note. Yeah. Okay.
Heard of that one.
It's not, it's a niche tool. It's not one I recommend to most people because candidly, you're not going to get a lot of value out of it. I happen to be in the digital marketing space, so I create a lot of content. And so for me, it makes sense. But for, the average business owner, does that product make sense? No, it doesn't. And so I don't recommend it. It's not that it's a bad product. It just doesn't make sense for them. I recommend virtually everybody, and even me, 99% of the time I spend in AI is spent in either Claude, ChatGPT, Midjourney, or Gemini, or Perplexity.